Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Michael and today I thought I would bring you another piece of equipment that I've got here. This is an Emile Henry Chicken Roaster and I wanted to show you what that looks like. If you like the rotisserie chickens that you get at the store, this will do that. So if you look at this, this has a fairly nice deep base on it, probably a couple of inches on the bottom, and it's got a nice pour spout on the side here. So when those juices that you've got from your chicken that cooks, you can definitely pour that out and save those for your gravies, and don't want to throw that out if it's something that you want to use it for. And you can also put some vegetables down in here. You can put some carrots and potatoes and broccoli, whatever you like to put in there that you want to roast with it, and that way the juices will cook that as it's roasting the chicken. So I wanted to kind of go through a little bit of that. The little card here that comes with it says that it is safe to oven for 400 degrees. And it's got some recipes on the back here. It says to be used in oven, conventional, on convection, on grills, gas, charcoal, and open fire. Can withstand high temperatures, easy to clean with soap and water, dishwasher safe, not recommended for stovetop use. So you've got some versatility there, and it says this will hold up to an 8-pound chicken. So I have a 5.5-pound chicken here, and I've got my oven turned on to 350, and I thought I would just give it a roast today because I've got a recipe coming up that I need a rotisserie chicken, and I thought I would just use this and show you how this works. So I've got my chicken in my bowl now, and I'm going to go ahead and put on some gloves. I want to be safe with chicken and poultry. You definitely want to be careful with that. You don't want to get that spread throughout your kitchen. So any precaution that you can take, I'll put these little gloves on, and while I'm working with that. And I've got some regular vegetable oil here. If you want to do some olive oil, you definitely can do that. I'm not going to be turning up the oven that high that it would burn the oil that you got. So definitely check your flash point of your oil, because you don't want to put it in something that is going to be hotter than the product can take, because you don't want that burning on it. And then I've got some poultry seasoning here that I'm going to put on it. So just to give it a start, I've cleaned up the chicken here, and I've got it in this bowl, and I'm just going to put some oil on it just like that, and I'm going to put it on the back as well, and I'm going to try to contain everything with my one right hand. And then I'm going to open up my poultry seasoning here, and I'm just going to sprinkle that out across the top of it. You can use any seasoning you like. If you've got your house seasoning that I've got in my videos, you can definitely use that. That is a really good recipe to use for your recipes and things. So definitely, if you haven't tried that, I'll put that link in the description box below of what that is. But we're just going to give this a good coating all the way around. Now that I've got that seasoned, I'm going to bring this over, and I'm going to transfer this to my cooker. So we're going to put it in here just like that, right into the base of it. All right, now that I've got my chicken on the base here, if you want to tuck the wings under, you can definitely do that. That'll keep them from cooking too fast, or you can put some foil on the outside of them, but you can just tuck them right under there and they will be just fine, just like that. So if you wanted to put some more seasoning on it, I see some bare spots on it here. I put it on it, so I'm just going to put some more on it, and we'll just give that a tap in wherever we see some places. All right, now that we've got that done, I'm going to take my gloves off now. All right, now that I've got my chicken seasoned, I'm going to put it on a tray. It doesn't say you have to do that. I just wanted to put it on there just in case it had a lot of juice that cooked out of it. I'd rather have it in this tray than in the bottom of my oven. So I'm going to put that in there, and we will look at it when it comes out, and I'll show you if we have any spillage of that or not. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Like I said, I got my oven turned on at 350. And for the USDA for temperature for chicken, we're looking for an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So I have a couple of different thermometers here that I'll use. I've got an internal one that I'll be sticking into the fat part of the breast here that I'll put into that, and that'll go right into the oven. Or if you've got a digital thermometer, you can definitely take a watch on that and see how that looks. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and I'll come back and let you know how long it takes, and we'll take a look at it and show you the result. Stick with me. I am back, and my chicken is done. It did cook for 1 hour and 45 minutes on 350 degrees. And I did use the internal oven thermometer on it. So definitely, if you've got one of those, you can test it to see when it comes up to that USDA recommended 165 degrees on that. So I did put it in the thickest part of the breast there to make sure that it did come up to that temperature. And I did pull it out of the oven. And we've got some nice drippings here in the bottom. So if you had to put some vegetables in the bottom of it, they would have cooked really nicely and roasted in those drippings from that chicken there. So that looks like it's about 1/2 inch that's in the bottom of that pan. So definitely I did not need that other tray, but it didn't hurt to have it in there just in case. If you put any vegetables and things in there, if you decide you want one of these, then you might want to put the tray under it just to make sure that it's not going to spill over the sides. So this is going to be really easy to take out. You can just grab it with a couple of tongs and pull up on it, and you can transfer it to your plate. And if you're going to be using it for your dinner, you can dress that up really nicely. I'm going to be using this in a recipe that I'm going to pull it off the bone, and I needed a rotisserie chicken for that. So this has done the job for what I needed for my recipe. We'll turn it around here so that you can see it a little bit better, what that looks like. It's a really nice look. It's got a nice smell to it. The seasonings I put on it smell really good. So we're going to pull this off the bone and use it in my next recipe. So if you have one of these, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you use yours for, and different kind of recipes that you've used in yours. If you put any kind of stuffings in them and things, I'd love to hear from you. And if you're considering one of these, I'll put the link in the description box. I bought this with my own money, and I'm not being sponsored by this company. So if you'd like to see what these are, and definitely check them out. They're available, and you can cook those chickens so you get it home without having to run out and grab a rotisserie. You've got one. If you've got some chickens in the house, some frozen ones, you can definitely thaw those out, and you've got them ready to go, and you've got a cooker here that you can use and reuse time and time again. So if you like this content, maybe you might consider giving me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And check out one of the other two videos over here on the side. You might find something else you like. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this chicken rotisserie from Emile Henry, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye now.